All right. Look how beautiful it is out there. You can't beat that with a stick. Now I'm starting to think, hey puppy, what you doing? Where's your mama? You already free of your parents? Huh? Huh? Your mama's calling you? Camp Doggy might not like you hanging around. He might play with you. Anyway, look how beautiful this is. Wow. You can't beat this with a stick. You can beat me with a stick, but you can't beat this with a stick. Oh man, it's nice out here. The bakery was closed, the one I usually use, that I go to because it's on the way here, but it was closed, so I got to go get that first. So I'm just going to do a little intro and then go get some Marienda bread for their snack at 10 and 3. So, wow. You know, I'm inclined to think now that I think Mother Nature's got this. Because I saw some aerial views of other places and everything, and their beach don't look this good. You know, I don't know if we're protected a little bit. I mean, we got some damage as you see, but we got a nice smooth beach. Maybe it'll just work itself out. Maybe if I just relax for a while, maybe it'll sort itself out. The only thing I'm planning on doing, which this is already, you know, down to the bottom of my footing is still 5 feet. So that storm only took like 2 feet, because there was a step down there. It's like 2 feet off of the step right there. Maybe 2.5 down this way a little bit, but I don't know, all that stuff jutting out in the, like the things I've been thinking about, like the jetty coming off of here. You know, if there's a storm swiping down the beach, it's just gonna be something to collect all the junk. And believe me, there's a lot of junk in the water when it's raining super duper hard. Like people are saying, it just washes everything down the beach. A lot of coconut lumber, coconut, you know, pieces of coconut bark and stuff. A lot of that hits the beach, down the rivers and everything. And then when it moves down the beach, it moves down. You saw how all this filled up with wood and then it disappeared. Well, I think that if I had a jetty out here, it would just collect all that junk. Oh my gosh, I might be making my own nightmare, you know. So my only plan now, this is 5 feet down from the top of the sand down to get under my fence. So my only plan now, after the house is built, is all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down, instead of 5 feet, I'm gonna go down 10 feet from where it is now. So I'm gonna go down 10 feet and make a big rocks like this. It's called riffraff, but there's solid riffraff and there's surface riffraff. I'm not just gonna put it on the surface. Put a layer of rock and then cement, layer of rock, cement, and bind it all together. And it's gonna be in a curve. And so when I go down to where I'm at now, that'll be 5 feet. And I'm gonna go at least 5 feet more, including the new footing, maybe 7 more feet. So that'll be to get under that would be 12 feet from this position right now. So I think that's going to work. Is this beach really going to go 12 feet down? And then also I'm going to build my yard up 2 feet. So 3 feet, no, not 3 feet. So it's going to be close to 15 feet below this. So I don't think it's going to happen. So if it comes over the wall, it comes over. This is solid concrete, not any of this. There should be no walls left, and this should still be standing with solid concrete. And not only that, it's got waterproofing mixed in every mix of every cement that went in the mix. A bag of Sahara went in there, so it's waterproof. And I may put some extra sealant on there to keep it from deteriorating. Wow, helicopters. This is the third time I saw helicopters previewing the damage. So I think they're gonna want to put a seawall down through here. Come on, seawall. And then I really ain't got to worry about it. So that looks like a news channel now. That could be the president's again. Does look like a military helicopters last time. So these are somebody different. So hopefully it helps somebody. Is somebody going to help the situation with the water and everything? So the president is, I believe, called Bongbong Marcos. So good luck, Bongbong Marcos. I hope you figure it all out and do something good for the people. All right, I'm gonna come back, cut the grass after, get me some bread. Let's hook the guys up first. They're first, and then the grass is second. All right, peace. Right, so we got painting going on. This is primer paint. So that's a good thing, progress. And those bamboo right there are for extension, homemade roller extensions. Also, to make a really long roller extension. You might not be able to reach something way up there. We'll get you a long one. So these guys are busy. We're gonna leave these guys alone. They're working hard. So, all right. And we're gonna go get to Marietta. We're gonna quit messing around. I got a lot of yard work to do. See out there. So I think that's gonna work. You know, the beach may erode, sand may come back, might go back in and out, but I think it's gonna be a long time before it gets down that deep. So 62, we'll see you in a bit. Hey, hey Froggy. You see this frog right here? This is the frog I saved from the wood. Yep, that's him. He was out there, everybody said, no, let him die. Well, they didn't say let him die, they said, don't touch him, he's gonna pee on you. I said, man, I don't care, he's gonna die out here. And he eats insects, I want him. That's a prized possession right there. That's a prized possession. Oh yeah, go on there, peek in there. That's good. Think that's your house. Go in there, eat a mosquito larvae or something. All right. Anyway, mosquitoes ain't that bad right here by the sea. That's another good thing about this. Hey, you know, it's the tropics, so 62 Freedom had to take a water break. I think I lost more water than I drank today. because I've been cutting the grass, you know, with a weed eater. So, you know, I'm gonna get me a little lawnmower probably once I get the yard flat, you know, bring some dirt in and get everything flat and get all the rocks and building material all out of it, then you know, groom it, you know, and then, you know, I'm gonna disassemble that shed, and then I'll worry about the lawnmower. Right now the weed eater is the best option because it's too bumpy and rocky and bambooey. That's a word I've never heard. It's probably not even a word, but in the world of Nirvanaville, bambooey, it's a word. Bambooey. Been bambooified. Alright, I'm just resting, drinking some big old water here. Got some backup water in the AMF cup. So, until later, adios, my friend. If you were thinking something different, naughty mind, naughty, naughty. Alright, the primer coat is going on. Very cool, very cool. Primer and then latex. Exterior latex. Interior, exterior. Either and or. Okay. Hey, do you got the thing that squeezes it out?
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Silang tudli, sir.
Huh?
Silang tudli.
Okay. I will go now. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. Plus I got grass all over me. Alright. Gets 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of latex. And a gallon for every 5 gallons approximately waterproofing. So the house is getting brighter. That's primer right there?
Yeah.
Primer, all right. Cool. Maximus Prime. You heard of Maximus Prime? And Bumblebee, Maximus Prime.
What?
It's Transformers, right?
Transformer. Yeah.
Yeah. Transformer. Oh, it's Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime, yeah. All right. So, that's good. The painting is happening. So I'm not sure. I think they're 16-liter containers. They're around 5 gallons. I'm going to find that out right now. They look a little bit small. Hey Siri.
I'm here.
How many liters is 5 gallons?
It's 18.93 liters.
Oh, 18.93 liters per gallon. Per 5 gallons. So the buckets are like 2 liters shy of 5 gallons. So 2-liter Boss Pepsi. Shy of 5 gallons. So that's the ticket there. It kind of sprinkled out here, so since I cut the yard earlier. See, I didn't rake it. I think I'll rake a little bit now. Maybe not as much as I was planning, but because it's kind of hot. But it is what it is. Anyway, this is build day 201. And man, we passed that 2-century mark. And the goal is to finish before the Christmas holidays. Before they leave with the Christmas holidays, not including the fence. So I don't know. We should. I thought we were going to start on the bridge from the garage to the road. I don't know. It's so expensive. I can't call it a. I can't call it a driveway. It's not a driveway if it's suspended in the middle of the air, is it? I don't think so. I guess you could call it that. You could call it Santa Claus. It ain't really what it is. Oh yeah, I see where this got deeper today. I miss high tide. I gotta check to see when is high tide around here. So, cause a subscriber wanted to see where the high tide line was. So I try to please my subscribers. But I'm gonna, maybe it says it on my AccuWeather. So this hole right here got a little deeper. We're gonna see what we can do with just a slight 401k, and my only income is going to be partial Social Security because I retired at 61 and a half, and another check for 78 bucks a month at a place I didn't work long, but they still had pension plans in place. That was Penn Engineering and Manufacturing. So these guys are putting up some bamboo. I guess they're gonna make a bamboo fence. I'm not sure. So a bamboo fence is gonna go across here. But I'm not sure why. Maybe it's to let the dirt build up back there or something. Anyway, it's beautiful out here. It's just sprinkled a little bit. There's no big major storm or nothing. So it's very nice. I bet if I was buried in my yard down there by the Bakubo, only my neck and my head would be sticking up. So there you go. So that's 6 feet. Let's say 5 feet. Then another 10 feet when those columns off the ground. So that's 15 feet. Then another 10 feet up to the dining room. So that's 25 feet at least. All right, I'm gonna get busy raking the yard. There's nothing I can do with this beach. Anyway, I think if I put gabion cages out here, like people talk about, you know, all that wood that came through here would be a big old pile of wood right there. I'm just not inclined to do that. Not inclined. I think I'll just go under the sand right here. Under the sand, 10 or 15 feet down, and then curve out like that. So George made this jig. That's how they're gonna form the pieces that go around the front of the balconies, so that they'll all be the same. That Chicky's got, it'll make them almost identical. So, but yeah. But then, you know, if he gets it where there's just a few little places, he could always touch that up after, you know, after it's assembled. But mainly, it'll be done just like that. So that's what, and people are painting. JoJo is doing the final coat. You know, they're going around with the primer, and JoJo's going with the first coat of the final, of the real paint, the latex paint. And the rest of them are just doing primer, or they're cleaning. They're cleaning, it's like assembly line. One of them's cleaning, one of them's putting primer, one of them's putting the first coat on there, and they're following each other. So. My back hurts, so ouch. I think I'm gonna get a massage so that my back won't hurt so bad. And I think it's from riding on that motorcycle with that backpack full of drinks. You know, 22 like little 8-ounce drinks or whatever. But it's heavy. Plus sometimes, you know, I got my GoPro in there, and then I got a cup of water myself in there. So, it's looking beautiful out here. Welcome to my new subscribers. And when I look like this, I'm still going to be putting out videos. So, I'll be 135 years old. But my jaws will still go up and down. You're held together by a rubber band. Anyway, hopefully you'll see what it takes to build a house in the Philippines. I got my 401k, and I've just dedicated it to the house. So that way, partial Social Security would be enough just to pay electricity and food, take some vacations, which I can't wait to do. But I cannot leave the bill. When we get established here, then that's what we'll do. So it's traditional, have a housewarming party and have the house blessed and all that. And after that's over, and we just rest a week or two, and Rain gets a good time off from school. Whenever that comes, we'll plan it around her vacation. So that's my plan. They don't know nothing about that plan. So okay, peace out from 62. Hang in there, and I'm sure you're gonna run across something that's interesting to you. So I've been planting this yard with stuff, and I want to be able to eat out of my yard. If I had to, could I do it? I think I could do it. I'd have to plant a lot of banana trees, and you have to eat a lot of bananas. You know, like say if you were starving or something, if some catastrophe happened, and nothing happened to my bananas, nothing happened to my yard, but the supply line was cut off or something. It's just like this little signal too. Wow, it destroyed the bridges. We got cut off. We don't even got any gasoline. I had to check several stations, like 5 stations, just to find one that had some gasoline left. So 4 of them were completely out, only diesel. So what if something bigger came, or what if there was a war and there was no supplies for this island or something? You know, I don't know. Anyway, I want to be able to have some staple foods around here. I want a raised bed garden, you know, and with a net, so I can maybe make some broccoli, grow some broccoli. And I don't think I need that for some of the vegetables, but stuff that bugs love to eat, you know, you got to have a net of them here in the tropics. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna head on home and wash up and get ready for dinner. And thanks for watching. And my old subscribers, which a lot of them are my old friends. I hope everything's good over there. Keep your chin up. You know, I know everything seems the same. It's like Groundhog Day, but not to me. I'm sorry about that, brother. Not to me. It's not like Groundhog Day. It's like the opposite of Groundhog Day, really. I ain't never did any of this kind of thing. You know, I don't venture out in the middle of Suffolk and build my own house from the ground up. Now, I never even thought about doing that, but I thought about this. I just wanted to be by the beach, really. You know, I knew that I could not afford it in the U.S., you know, because I didn't save enough money early enough. So, it's like investing in yourself, you know. That's why I don't want to give my daughter money, save money to give her, but by the time she needs it and wants it, you know, $3 will be gone out of 5. That inflation will take 3 of them $5. Taxes will take another $1 out of those 5. And then, you know, that $1 that's left, it's not going to be worth it. You know, it's, you know, it wouldn't even buy half a loaf of bread by then. Well, that's about true right now. All right, I'm really gone. Yep, I just checked it out. The tide is falling right now. It's almost down to low tide. So they have 2 high tides a day, and the one in the daytime is only like 2/3 the high as the one that's at like 10:45 at night, something like that. So I've never seen the, it's always 10 or 11 o'clock at night, so I've never seen the high tide here. So it's 1.8 meters above that right there. So that would put it up in here where those rocks are at, probably. I'm sure it's been there. Look, it's digging a hole right there. So I don't think, you know, I can't drive my motorcycle down here, and there's nowhere to park with my car. So I really can't show a picture of that unless I could talk my wife to coming down here. And she works, you know, so, and I work in the morning, so I can't be down here at 11 o'clock at night. So it'll have to be later. Yes, later. But, you know, right now I'm just enjoying the views. And later on that night, I didn't even know there was a lunar eclipse. I looked up there and wow, it was pretty cool looking. The kids thought it was kind of spooky. But anyway, as the shadow started going off of it, the pictures turned to this right here. Boom. I didn't do anything extra to the iPhone. And then later on, you know, I took a few pictures like that. And later on, I decided I want to look at the sky view that shows the constellations and everything. To my surprise, Aries was on the moon like that. Wow, what a coincidence, right? Wow.